Alrighty, hello everyone. It's been a while since last made a video. My apologies. I don't really have like a proper excuse for this, but oh well. So today we're getting onto rice. I'm not preparing rice. Well, I am, but like I'm not getting like dry, uncooked rice and preparing with like a rice cooker or anything like that, or a pot of water. I am gonna take old Chinese food rice. I went to like Chinese takeout. I got Chinese takeout. And one thing I always noticed about Chinese food is that the second day, it is some of the worst food you can eat. Like some foods, like my mom says chili tastes better the second day. I can't tell, but like, some foods just taste the same or better than what they previously were. But Chinese food, it degrades so much. So here's some tips I find to help, I guess, revitalize it. So it's not crummy, like literally crummy here, right? Let me switch my hands over. Like, look how dry that is. I don't know. And it's individual grains. Like, it's all separated into just ones and twos. It's not, because like when you get it, it's like a baseball, like a big clump, like sticky rice. Well, it's not like that sticky, but it sticks together. It's the not jasmine. It's the jasmine rice. Yeah, I don't know that many races, but yeah, jasmine rice. So there's two ways here. The first way is pretty simple. I'm not going to show it, as that's effort. I'm just doing this video quickly because I passed out on the couch after, like, staying awake till, like, 5:50 or something like that, and I didn't even notice it was day, and I looked out the window, and I was like, oh, crap. It's morning. So, rice aroni. This is something, I like eating. I don't like preparing it, though. But anyway, so it has instructions in the back how to do it, but basically you just take rice, any old rice, so like even this already cooked stuff, and you mix it with the stuff. It's like, like mac and cheese, like you get the pasta, then you put in the cheese powder. This is pretty simple. You put in the rice in the pot of water, and then you put in the cheese powder. Rice aroni. I'm probably not giving it all that it's actually worth, but that's what it is. And that's basically making a whole new pot. And the reason why is because you put in like water and such. So here's one way. When you just want to make just plain rice and you want to heat up your food, you want to get it on your plate, and you want to get some water and sprinkle it on top, like a bit. This will, like, I guess, rehydrate it. It'll simulate it being, like, steamed at all, because when you put it in the microwave, the water will agitate with the microwaves and produce kinetic energy and blah, 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 blah. But, the water heats up the rice, and it unstiffens it, I guess you could say. So, it's just me. I didn't get a proper way to hold my phone. I really want to do that in the future, but, yeah. So, just gonna pause like normal, put a thing of rice on the plate. Bee-whoop. Flawless cutaway, But, yeah, so, like, look how crummy this is. It's just dry. Although, who hasn't had Chinese takeout in their life, and, like, would probably know of, like, what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you're either unlucky or lucky, like, like, lucky that, like, you haven't had to experience, like, ugh. And, like, unlucky that I was, like, it's, Chinese food's good, I think, I like it. My friends are all gonna say, like, to my face or in the comments that, like, you like it because you're Asian, or something. Anyway, so let me just clear out the sink real quick. I haven't really prepared, like I said. I passed out on the couch, and I woke up to someone ringing the doorbell at, like, 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock now. So I talked to him, and then, like, I was like, oh, it's just me in the house. That's why I had to open the door. So anyway, so what you could do is you could just put the plate of rice directly under the faucet, but that's, like, that's psychopath territory. So, like, turn it on, cold water, of course. You want to rub your hand underneath it, nice and wet, and just have it drip over the rice. And you could also flick. So, like, the same thing, like the pot technique, the cast iron skillet that I mentioned previously, is like you get your hand wet and you flick it on to the thing, and if it water sizzles, then it's hot enough. It's like that, but you won't see it sizzle. You're just making it all wet, not in the fun way, of course, unless this is fun for you. But for me, I'm bored and I'm hungry. Alright, that should be enough for now, and you could just do this as many times as you need, and don't forget to dry your hands. Okay, microwave. So, I'm not the best at approximating time, but I would say with this amount of rice, and this is, and also you for your microwave depends how powerful your microwave is. I think I have a personally powerful microwave. I think it's 1,200 watts, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Someone could track it down. Anyways, so if they cared, so I would say about this guy, 40 seconds. Because ordinarily, I would put it in for maybe 30 and then add 10. You want to add like 10 seconds. You want to add more time than you normally would. Probably 40 is not enough. I usually undershot these, so I would probably have to do like 50 and the 40 would be normal. But one plate, it's fine, you know? I can't be up that much. Yeah. This is when I do like a cutaway or something like that and I say it's actually 5 minutes. Alright. Start this bad boy. Rice. Alrighty. I just played the happy song. I didn't get a chance to let you hear it. Maybe it's copyrighted, I don't know. Oh, that's a good amount of steam. So, like, another tip here. When I see the steam, I like to fan it. And do you see this? It's just, I don't think you can see the steam, but it billows out of this right here. And I'm fanning it. And it gets the steam out of there quicker, I believe. Like, not scientifically factual about this, but what I believe is that I fan in, and the cold air pushes in, and it pushes out the hot air, because the hot air wants to rise, and the cold air wants to sink. So it'll sink down, take up space, and the hot air will rise up, hit the top, and just ramp up. Up. Anyways, rice. Let's just quickly test if this is good. Much stickier. Look at that. It's just sticking to my fingers now. So it's much stickier now. In fact, I actually put in too much water, as you can possibly see, if it focuses, on my middle finger. There's some white residue from the rice. That's like the outer shell or whatever. Although that should have left in the cooking process, but, you know. So this is actually the right amount of time, I think. It's hot all the way through. Like, the middle is fine. Except for that the middle's a bit drier. I probably missed that. The edges, though, are perfect. So if you want to do a redo, you might want to eat the edge and then redo it again, but I'm playing with the food. And you could do it again, but or you just put more water specifically in the middle and reheat it. So, that's all, guys. I wanted to do this cool editing trick. It's not really all that cool. It's not that fancy. It was like, instead of just doing the fan in or whatever, like I normally do, I could just leave it here and then do, like, speed up the clip. I don't know. You guys tell me that. I'm thinking about hiring one of my friends. My best buddy, no. You might have seen me in the comments. I was thinking about giving him, like, $10 or something like that to edit one of my crappy videos to make it, like, special effects. Because I could edit myself. Like, not good, mind you. But I can edit. Like, I can slice together clips. I can put on new things. But, like, I don't wanna, you know. I guess it's just a lack of commitment to my channel. But, you know, I'm just doing this for fun. You know, I like teaching people new things about food. It gives me a superiority complex. Well, not really, because it's just rice. But, you know, I enjoy what I do. It's not meant to go much further. Like, I would enjoy it if I got super famous, but, yeah. Alright, there's rice. Alright, catch you later, guys. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Now, have a better day than me. I'll see you guys later.